श्यामा श्याम भगवान की जय। श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। The booklets you have, please turn to page 6. There's a prayer that I'll be saying and everyone will be following with me. Just turn to page 6. It's in English. In Hindi, it's a beginning. Shri Gurave Namaha.
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 Acharyama Vijaniya Navamanyet Karijit Namartya Buddhya Suyet Sarvadeva Mayo Guru. He Param Priyatam,
He Param Priyatam,
Purnatam Purushottam Shri Krishna,
Purnatam Purushottam Shri Krishna,
तुमसे विमुख होने के कारण,
तुमसे विमुख होने के कारण
अनादिकाल से हमने
अनादिकाल से हमने
अनंतानंत दुख पाए
अनंत अनंत दुख पाए
एवं पा रहे हैं।
एवं पा रहे हैं।
पाप करते करते
पाप करते करते अंतःकरण
इतना मलिन हो चुका है
इतना मलिन हो चुका है
कि रसिकों द्वारा यह जानने पर भी कि तुम अपनी भुजाओं को पसारे अपनी वात्सल्यमयी दृष्टि से हमारी प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हो। तुम्हारी शरण में नहीं आ पाता। हे अशरण शरण तुम्हारी कृपा के बिना तुम्हें कोई जान भी तो नहीं सकता। ऐसी स्थिति में हे अकारण करुण पतित पावन श्री कृष्ण तुम अपनी अहेतुकी कृपा से ही हमको अपना लो। हे करुणा सागर हम भुक्ति मुक्ति आदि कुछ नहीं मांगते। हमें तो केवल तुम्हारे निष्काम प्रेम की एकमात्र चाह है। हे नाथ अपने विरध की ओर देखकर इस अधम को निराश न करो। हे जीवन धन अब बहुत हो चुका। अब तो तुम्हारे प्रेम के बिना यह जीवन मृत्यु से भी अधिक भयानक है। अतएव प्रेम भिक्षा दे। साकेत बिहारी श्री राघवेंद्र सरकार की जय। वृंदावन बिहारी श्री यादवेंद्र सरकार की जय। श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। So say Radhe Radhe to each and everyone.
Radhe Radhe.
Welcome this morning, the Shyama Dham, as we join in the satsang. Page 18. Let us go through this beautiful bhajan kirtan briefly so we understand the meaning more and we can benefit more. तेरी मेहरबानी का है बोझ इतना कि मैं को उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ. A devotee said to the Supreme Lord, to the saint who is Bhagwan personified, that you have showered so many graces on me, you have been so kind and merciful, that it has become so heavy how many graces, I can never fulfill my gratitude. I will always be indebted to you. मैं आ तो गया हूँ मगर जानता हूँ तेरे दर पे आने के काबिल नहीं. I have come to your door seeking your grace and blessing, even though I know I'm not really worthy of coming and receiving your grace. जमाने की चाहत में खुद को भुलाया, तेरा नाम हरगिज़ ज़ुबां पे न लाया. Having come in this material world and getting lost in the world, looking for happiness in the world and not understanding and knowing who I am, forgotten that I am the soul Atma. The desires of the world have made me forget myself. May count have forgotten who I am. So much so that my lips do not always chant your divine name. Khatabar hu main, gunehgar hu main. I am indeed extremely sinful, a very great criminal, for how much you have given to me and I'm not being grateful for it. Tumhe muh dikhane ke qabil, this is why I am not worthy of showing my face to you even, O Lord. Tumhi ne ata ki mujhe zindagani, you have given me life, this human body, the greatest of gifts, that even Devatas cannot attain it, they are praying and begging. Magar teri mahima maine na jani, but I never understood your glory as to how much you have given to me or who you are. Karazadar teri daya ka hu itna ki karja chukane ke qabil nahi hai. I am indeed a karazadar, meaning I have owed you so much, I am so much indebted to you. That debt I will never be able to repay, no matter how much I do. Ye mana hai, ye mana ki data hai tu kul jahan. You are the giver, I accept and understand that you are the giver and benefactor of all. Everything belongs to you. I also belong to you, everything. Magar jholi aage phaila दूं मैं कैसे? You are the infinite giver, inexhaustible. All you say is to bring a container. Bring a container for receiving the grace. I have brought a container, but it is not worthy. It cannot hold anything. It's a container, but the whole bottom is missing. So it doesn't hold anything. जो पहले दिया वो भी कुछ कम नहीं है, उसी को निभाने के काबिल नहीं है. Whatever you have given me already, you have given so much. That also I am not able to even contain. तमन्ना यही है सिर को झुका दो, तेरे दीद एक बार दिल में मैं पालूं. My desire, my only desire is to bow before you to prostrate myself before you, to bow my head. And in that way, to just have your darshan in my heart. Deed means darshan. To have your darshan, to see you in my heart even once. Siva dil ke tukde ke e mere data, O giver and benefactor of all, O Lord, who is so forgiving, who is so giving, who is so merciful, so kind. What can I give you? The only thing I have pieces of my broken heart. Kuch bhi chढ़ाने के काबिल, I have nothing more to offer to you, my Lord. Beautiful bhajan, we will sing. Try when we sing to visualize the Lord. Whichever form you worship, try to visualize the Lord and feel as the words say. तेरी मेहरबानी का है भोज इतना कि मैं को उठाने के काबिल नहीं दिखाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
कांगार हो गए गुनाहगार तुम्हें वो दिखाने के काबिल नहीं
वो तेरी मेहरबानी का है बोझ इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
तेरी मेहरबानी
राधे
है बोझ कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
तुम्ही ने अता की मुझे जिंदगानी, मगर तेरी महिमा मैंने न जानी।
मुझे जिंदगानी मगर तेरी महिमा मैंने न जानी।
ओ मैंने तुम्हें ये माना कि दाता है, तुम्ही ने अता की मुझे जिंदगानी, मगर तेरी महिमा मैंने न जानी।
तुम्हें अता की मुझे जिंदगानी मगर तेरी महिमा मैंने न जानी।
ओ कर्जदार तेरी दया का हुई इतना कि कर्जा चुकाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
कर्जदार तेरी दया का हुई इतना कि कर्जा चुकाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
कर्जदार तेरी दया का हुई इतना कि कर्जा चुकाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
कर्जदार तेरी दया का हुई इतना कि कर्जा चुकाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
वो तेरी मेहरबानी का है बोझ इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
तेरी मेहरबानी का है बोझ इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
ये माना कि दाता है तू कुछ जहाँ का, मगर झोली आगे फैलाऊं मैं कैसे।
ये माना कि दाता है तू जहाँ का मगर झोली आगे फैलाऊं मैं कैसे।
ये माना कि दाता है कम नहीं है, उसी को निभाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
जो करने दिया में कुछ कम नहीं है, उसी को निभाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
ओ तेरी मेहरबानी का है भोज इतना कि मैं ठोकाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
मेहरबानी का है मुझे इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
तमन्ना यही है कि सिर को झुका दूं, तेरा दीद एक बार दिल में मैं पा लूं।
तमन्ना यही है कि सिर को झुका दूं, तेरा दीद एक बार दिल में मैं पा लूं।
ओ तमन्ना यही है कि सिर को झुका दूं, तेरा दीद एक बार दिल में मैं पा लूं।
तमन्ना यही है कि सिर को झुका दूं, तेरा दीद एक बार दिल में मैं पा लूं।
ओ सिवा दिल के टुकड़ों के ऐ मेरे दाता, कुछ भी चढ़ाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
सिवा दिल के टुकड़ों के हे मेरे दाता, कुछ भी चढ़ाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
ओ सिवा दिल के टुकड़ों के ऐ मेरे दाता, कुछ भी चढ़ाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
सिवा दिल के टुकड़ों के हे मेरे दाता, कुछ भी चढ़ाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
ओ तेरी मेहरबानी का है भोज इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
तेरी मेहरबानी का है मुझे इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ।
ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद
राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे।
ओ राधे राधे गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद Radhe Radhe Govind Radhe Govind Govind Radhe 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 Govind Govind Radhe Oh Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe 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 Govind Govind Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe 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 Govind Govind Radhe Oh Radhe Radhe Govind Radhe 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 तेरी मेहरबानी का है खोज इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं हूँ तेरी मेहरबानी का है खोज इतना कि मैं तो उठाने के काबिल नहीं बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय आप सावधान होके कुछ देर तक कुछ आध्यात्मिक विषय सुन लीजिए. Let's try to be alert now and try to be alert and try to listen carefully a little bit. Some spiritual subject topic which will help us uplift in ourselves spiritually. The ultimate aim of life. We all have a great blessing. One great divine entity, Jagat Guru Shankaracharya, the very first Jagat Guru, original Adi Jagat Guru Shankaracharya, said something very important. Durlabham triyame vaitat daivanugrahakarakam manushyattvam mumukshutvam mahapurusha sambhava. Jagat Guru Shankaracharya said, three things are most difficult to attain. Durlabh. Durlabh means that which is extremely rare, extremely difficult to attain. And that too, only by the grace of God we can get these three things. Daivanugraha. So what are these three things? We can say these are the three greatest grace, blessing of God. Everybody is begging God, please bless us, oh Bhagwan, bless me. And we already have the three greatest blessings. We don't know. What are these three things? The Shankaracharya says, Manushyatam. First, Manushyatam. Birth in the human form. 84 लाख प्रकार की योनि है. There are 8.4 million forms of life. In the Ramayana, Bhagwan Shri Ram says to the residents of Ayodhya, Bhagwan Shri Ram, he says, he's speaking to the residents of Ayodhya. एक बार लेक्चर दिया, एक बार रघुनाथ बुलाए, गुरु दुज पुरवासी सब आए. In 11,000 years, once, only once, the Supreme Lord Shri Ram called everyone in Ayodhya and gave a lecture. Many things he said. One of the things he says, Akar chari lakh chaurasi, yoni brahmat yah jiva avinasi. The jeev, the individual soul who we are, we're not a body. This body belongs to us. It's our problem. We identify with the body. All our problems, everything, all our suffering, everything we face in the world is as a result of identifying with the body, not knowing that we are the soul Atma. So here, Bhagwan Shri Ram says the Jivatma, the soul, is avinashi, indestructible, eternal, beginningless. But it keeps rotating, Brahmat, it keeps rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. Akar chari lakh chaurasi. According to our action, and because of this ignorance of not knowing who we are. In that 8.4 million forms, the human birth is told to be the most superior. Vare bhagya manushatan pava sur durlabh sad grantha nigava. Shri Ram himself says, it is the greatest fortune of the individual soul that acquires birth in the human form. Devatas, Sur means Devatas. Who are Devatas? Agni, the god of fire. Indra, the god of rain, the king of heaven. Vayu, the god of wind. These are Devatas, celestial beings. They are praying and begging to get birth in the human form, but they can't. Kabahu kakari karuna dehi det isha binu hetu sanahi. Again, Bhagavan Shri Ram says, very rare, very seldom does the Supreme Lord, who loves the individual soul without any self-interest, bestow upon it birth in the human form. Very rare. Out of His causeless mercy. So the greatest gift we can get from God, Manushyattvam. This thing we have called human body, we don't even know how valuable it is. Number one. Number two, Mumukshutva. Mumukshutva means a longing, a yearning for God. For example, throughout the world, wherever there are Hindus and even non-Hindus also some, we observe a period of Navratri right now. Chaitya Navratri. 9 days, 9 nights dedicated to the divine Shakti of the Lord. Very auspicious time, very wonderful time. But majority of us who observe this Navratri are praying to God. Do we want to see Devi? Do we want to see God? No. We are praying to the Devi to acquire something in the world. We think that if I observe this Navratri, if I fast, if I do Vrat, I fast for the 9 days, I offer lapsi and suhari and fruits, etc. to the Devi, I do Durga Dhar, I do puja, that the Devi is going to bless me with something material. I'll get a good job, I will become cure for some disease, Bhoot and Pret will not come close to me, I'll be free from ghosts and spirits, I'll get a good job, etc. In other words, material things. This is a challenge. Every temple, every mandir, wherever Navratri is being celebrated, more than 99.99% of people who are celebrating Navratri, they are praying only to get something material. Yeah, they are going to mandir, they are offering dhar, they are doing puja, Devi puja, everything. Why? That the Devi is going to bless me. I'm going to get something wonderful in the world. I'll get a lot of money, I'll win the lotto, I'll get a good job, my wife will become more nice to me, my husband will be much better, etc. How many people who are observing Navratri at this time want to see the Devi? The desires, all I want is your love, to love you, Mom. I don't want anything. You won't find, you can't even count on the hand. We're all materialistic. This is a materialistic age. All people think about is material pleasures. Fill in our stomach, fill in the stomach of our family, taking care, material of ourselves and our family. It's very rare to find someone who is going mandir or praying to God or praying to the Devi with the desire, I want you alone, I want to see you, I want to love you. That is called mumukshutva, a yearning, a longing for God. Very rare. It's a great blessing from God if someone has this, no matter how small, this yearning, this longing. Number two. Number three, Mahapurusha Sambhava. To have the holy association of a true saint, the true Guru. If someone has all these three, you have everything. We already have human birth. ये तो है हमारे पास. Yearning, longing for God, that's very difficult. If you have, Jai Ho. If someone has that yearning, that longing that I want to see God, I want to love God, I want to find Bhagwan, the Devi, then Gajay ho. And if you have the holy association of a true saint, then you have everything. Ab kuch nahi baki, there's nothing left. Kuch kam nahi. But how many people? So mumukshutva, very difficult word. Manushyatvam we have. Manushyatvam we have. Not easy to get, extremely difficult. What is the reason for human birth? 8.4 million forms. That even devatas, celestial gods are begging and praying. People pray to go to heaven. Bhagwan Krishna says in Gita, Yanti devatan devan pitti yanti pittivataha bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajino pimam. Chapter 9 verse 25 Gita. Those who worship devatas, celestial gods, Agni, Varun, Kuber, Indra, celestial beings, they will go to heaven, they will become devatas for some time. Those who worship the Pitris, the ancestors, they will go to the abode of the Pitris and become Pitris. Those who worship ghosts and spirits, especially in this Kali Yuga, because of greed, people worship ghosts and they'll go in the graveyard and dig it up. Crazy. Those people become ghosts and spirits in the next life. And those who worship Bhagavan, the Lord, whether Devi or, I told you, we've been listening to two nice kathas so far. There's Bhagavan and Devi is one. One is Shaktiman, one is Shakti. Just like the fire. The burner of the fire cannot be separated from the fire. It's no longer fire. Inseparable in the same way, Bhagavan, Shri Krishna and the divine Shakti cannot be separated. They are one and the same. This has been very clear in Devi Bhagavatam, Ved, everywhere. So, those who want, those who worship the Lord, whether in the form of Bhagwan or Devi, they will attain the Lord. They will attain the same thing. And how are we going to attain that? God has a condition for, because there must be a condition. We, the individual souls, are beginningless, eternal. Sanatana. Na jayate mriyate va kadachinnayam bhutva bhavitavana bhuya ajo nitya shashvatuyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. Chapter 2 verse 20 Gita. Shri Krishna is saying about Jivatma, the individual soul, who we are. That the soul does not take birth, nor does it die. Nor having come into existence does it cease to be, because it is unborn, eternal and most ancient. It is not destroyed even when the body is destroyed. That chopa I told you, Bhagwan Shri Ram is saying to the residents of Ayodhya, Akar chari lakh chaurasi yoni brahmat yah jeev avinashi. The jeev, the individual soul, is avinashi. Indestructible, eternal, beginningless. But it keeps rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. From beginningless time, we, the soul, the Atma, have been rotating in 8.4 million forms. Dog, cat, donkey, worm, tree, grass, devata. There's no form that we have not been in. Uncountable times. And if we do not attain the aim for which is human body has been given us to do, we just come and enjoy the senses, have a good time in the world, then we'll keep rotating in that 8.4 million forms of life. How to become free? The only way is to attain God, to know God. Bhagwan, and how are we going to know God? So Bhagwan Shri Ram says in the Ramayana, he's saying to Sugriv, Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai. Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai. Om Nirmal Man Jan So Mohi Pawa Mohi Kapat Chal Chitra Nabhava Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Vibhishan is given counsel to Ravana. Good counsel. Bhaiya, this is a wrong thing you're doing. You've kidnapped Sita, the mother of the universe, the wife of Sri Ram. Give her back. Ram is very forgiving. He will spare you, he will forgive you. Just give her back. Vibhishan is given advice, sound counsel like this to Ravana, his brother. Ravana, instead of being happy, got angry. And he kicked, Lat maar diya. He kicked Vibhishan. Get out! Leave Lanka! Abhi jao, leave now! Before I kill you. I don't want to see your face in front of me. Vibhishan ne kaha, theek hai. मैं चलो जाओ. Vibhishan said, अच्छा भैया. You don't want to listen? Good advice I'm giving to you. What can I do? Vibhishan left Lanka. अब कहाँ जाए? Where can he go? So Vibhishan came. A lot of people say Vibhishan is a traitor. Somebody kick you out, tell you leave, I'll kill you. What is a traitor about this? Vibhishan left. He went and took shelter at the feet of his Lord, the one he worshipped. Now everyone's seen Vibhishan coming. They know this is the brother of Ravana. Sugriv, all the great generals in the army. Hey, ye Shatru, hey, this is our enemy. He's the brother of our greatest enemy, the one we are going to have war with Ravana. He's come to spy. Tie him up, bind him in chains, throw him in jail. Bhagwan Shri Ram dekh rahe, has rahe. Bhagwan is looking, he's laughing. And he looks at Sugriv and says, hey Sugriv, yeah, come here. Sugriv is the general, the leader of the entire army. Sugriv goes, yaha Prabhu. Yes, my Lord, what can I do for you? Sugriv, listen to me. Nirmala mana jana so mahipava. Listen, Sugriv. Only those who are pure in heart, pure mind, can know me, see me, attain me. I cannot tolerate deception, deceit, fraud. In other words, understand, Sugriv, who is Vibhishan. If Vibhishan wasn't pure, if Vibhishan wasn't a great devotee of mine, if he wasn't pure in heart, Vibhishan could not even come here. This is the condition, pure heart, pure mind for knowing God. Our religion says also, the Bible says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. So God's condition, the only way we can become free from this avagaman, from uncountable lifetimes we've been rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. The aim of human birth is to be able to stop that. Only in the human birth, no other form of life. And how to do it? To attain God. Only in the human birth, to do bhakti. No other form. to make the heart, the mind pure. How to make this heart, this mind pure? The scriptures tell us. Bhagavan Shri Krishna says in Bhagavad Mahapuran to Uddhav, Yathagni he mamalam jahati dhmatam punah svam bhajate charupam atma cha karmanushayam vidhuya mad bhakti yogina bhajatyatho mam. 11th canto, 14th chapter, 25th verse, Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran. Many of you wear gold, love to wear gold. Gold becomes dirty, or its in original form it is filled with dirt and impurities also. So how do you purify gold? You heat it in fire. Jalate hai agni mein. And the gold becomes purified of the dirt and impurities. So Bhagavan Shri Krishna is saying to Uddhav, just as gold, when heated in fire, becomes purified of its dirt and impurities, glows and attains its pure form, in the same way, only when someone sheds tears of selfless love for the Lord is the heart, the mind purified. One medicine, shedding tears. Now, the question could be asked, from beginningless time, have we never shed tears for God? Sometime or the other we have shed, people, especially when things go wrong in the world. Hey Bhagwan, help me, hey Bhagwan, I lost my job, hey Bhagwan. We cry. But do we cry for God and I want to see God, or we cry because we've lost something in the world? Challenge, 100% we cry is because of something happened in the world. That's not the tears. Look, let's suppose you have a dirty piece of cloth, rag that has been dirty for a long time, grime and oil and it's so dirty. If you want to make that piece of cloth clean, you have to wash it, right? Do we wash it in dirty water? No, it's going to get more dirty. So in order to take off the dirt, the grime from that cloth, we have to wash it in clean water. Shuddh pani. What is the Shuddh pani? What is the Ganda pani? What is the pure water? What is the dirty water? When we shed tears for God and the saint who is God personified, that is a Shuddh pani, Nirmal pani, pure water. When we shed tears for the world, that is a Ganda pani, dirty water. And mostly we are shedding tears for the world. In other words, our heart is already so dirty, we make it more dirty. Number one. Second thing, can we do that? Can we make the heart, the mind pure? Is this possible for the worldly soul to do? If it is possible, imagine, as I said, uncountable lifetimes have gone. We, the Jivatma, is beginningless, eternal. Gyagya udva vaja visha nisha vaja heka bhokti bhogyata yukta anantaschatma vishwarupo hyakarta tayam yada vindate brahmameta. Shvetashvatara Upanishad chapter 1 verse 9. The Vedas say, just as God, the Supreme Lord, is eternal, unborn. Aj means unborn, eternal, beginningless. Never had a beginning, will never have an end. We, the individual souls, are also unborn, eternal and beginningless. In other words, God is not senior to us. Ever since God have existed, we, the individual souls, have existed. So that infinite, uncountable lifetime, if we could have made the soul and the mind pure, which is the condition God has for knowing Him, forget about one God realization, we would have attained uncountable. It means we cannot do it by ourselves. Now, can God do it? The second question comes. If I surrender to the Devi, I surrender to the Mother, I surrender to Bhagwan, will they not make my heart, my mind pure? Can God not do that? Can the Devi not do that? They can do it. Bhagwan is kartum akartum manyatha kartum samartha. Whereas Bhagwan or the Devi, as I told you, they are one and the same. Just as fire and the burner of the fire cannot be separated, in the same way Bhagwan, the Supreme Lord, and His divine Supreme Shakti cannot be separated. So God, the Vedas are saying, He can make the impossible possible. Anything, nothing is impossible. So how come He is not made our heart, our mind pure? We surrender to Him. Bhagwan says, no, make the heart pure and then come to me. I'm not going to do it. You do it. This is my condition. You make the heart pure. So we cannot do it. Bhagwan can do it, but he says you do it. So what to do now? There's a third entity. There's someone alone who will make our heart, our mind pure. We have to go to that personality. That personality is called a saint, Guru. Without a Guru, we can live in the world. We have been living in the world. We can pray to God. We can do everything. But as far as attaining God, becoming free from Maya, that is impossible without Guru. In the Ramayana, Tulsidas says in the Ramayana, Guru binu bhavani tarai oi jo viranchi shankar sam oi jai Ram Shri Ram tarai na koi jao viranchi shankar sam koi. Tulsidas Maharaj, a great saint, says, someone may be as powerful as Brahma. Viranchi means Brahma, the creator. Char mukh wale, one with forehead, Brahma. As powerful as Brahma, the one who creates the entire universe, uncountable solar systems. As powerful as Shiva, the destroyer. But he will not be able to cross the ocean of Maya without a Guru. Without a Guru. I'm sure you've heard about a personality known as Jagat Guru Dham Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu. He's only the fifth original Jagat Guru. And proud to say he's my Guru also. He's written many wonderful books. One of the books he's written is called Radha Govind the Geet. 11,111 couplets. Divine compositions. One of the verse he says, Hari Shuddh man mange, Hari Shuddh man mange, Govind Radhe, Guru man mal dhoke, Shuddh bana de. Hari Guru man mal dhoke, Shuddh bana de. We'll sing this beautiful verse for one time and then I'll give us brief explanation. Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Listen, very briefly, explanation. Hari Shuddh Man Mange. God is asking for pure mind, Shuddh Man, pure heart, pure mind. This is his condition for knowing Him, to becoming free from Maya. Knowing Him, same thing. Who's going to make the heart, the mind pure? Guru Man Mal Dhoke Shuddh Bana De, the Guru. He's going to clean the mal. Mal means dirtiness, impurities of the mind, and make it pure. Guru does the work. Not we cannot do it, and Bhagwan says you do it and then come. This work is reserved for Guru. That's why we need a Guru. People say, I don't need Guru. I pray to Bhagwan directly. This is Abhiman. Pride, ego, anyone who says that. So we need a Guru in the spiritual path. Yeah, but you cannot make just anybody Guru. This is the problem. This is the problem we face. Who is a Guru? We don't even know. Anybody is Guru. People say, I want a Guru, but he has to be handsome. I want a handsome Guru. I want a Guru, but he has to sing very nice. Young Guru, handsome Guru, singing nice, talking nice. We look for external things. Tulsidas, she says in the Ramayana. Lakhi Suvesh Jag Vanchat Jeev Desh Pratap Puri Kahidev Bolo Lakhi Suvesh Jag Vanchat Jeev Desh Pratap Puri Kahidev Bolo बाहर देखते हैं, अंदर नहीं देख सकते. We people, we can't see on the inside. We're not antaryami, all knowing. So we look outwardly. We look at how someone dresses, how they behave externally, what they eat, what they drink, how they behave externally. And we judge if someone is spiritual according to what we see outwardly. And Tulsidas says, Lucky Subesha Jagavan Chakajevu. Because we cannot see inside, we judge externally. And this is why instead of saint, instead of the true Guru, we end up worshipping imposters, fake. People who pretend to be God-men, yet they are materialistic on the inside. Who is a Guru? Bhagavan Krishna gives a simple explanation in Gita. He says, Tad viripranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshani jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Chapter 4, verse 34, Gita. Shri Krishna is saying, who is a Guru? Two conditions have been given for Guru here. Two things make him Guru. Number one, Jnaninaha. Number two, Tattvadarshinaha. Jnaninaha means he has knowledge of all the scriptures, complete knowledge. Not just Ramayana, not just Gita, not just Bhagavad, all Vedas, all the scriptures. Plus, he's able to remove our doubts. Anybody can read book and give lecture. But to clear our doubts, this is a big thing. So this is Jnaninaha. But even more important, he is Tattvadarshinaha. He is seeing God, attained God, the divine vision, divineness, divine knowledge. Only such a person is qualified to be Guru. Shri Krishna is saying in Gita chapter 4, verse 34. It's everywhere. Ved, Bhagavad, not going to go in great detail here, some other time. So we have to have a Guru. But he has to be qualified. Look, if you want to go to a doctor, something is wrong, you have COVID, something. You don't go to anybody who calls himself a doctor. You look for somebody who is qualified as a doctor. Then you go. In the same way, to cure the diseased mind. This is also a disease. This disease is even worse than the physical disease. Manasa Rog is called Manasa Rog. We need a doctor for him or for that also. Shri Ram, Tulsidas says in the Ramayana. Sadguru Vaid Vachan Vishwasa Sanjamayan Vishayati Asa Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai The word Vaidya means doctor in Hindi, Sanskrit. So Sadguru Vaidya, Bachan Vishwasa. So when we get sick physically, we go to the worldly doctor. Fever, headache, flu, COVID. But there's another disease of the mind. For that, we also need a doctor, but the worldly doctor cannot help there. He also has a disease. We need a divine doctor. Sadguru Vaidya, the true Guru, the true saint. He is the one who is going to fix our heart, our mind, make it pure. That vessel that is required to know God, attain God. Sadguru Vaidya Bachan, and the medicine Bachan Vishwasa, having faith in what the saint tells us. 100% faith. The Vedas say, Avidyaya mantare vartamana swayam dhira panditam manyamana janghanyamana paryanti mudha andhe naivaniyamana yathandha. Mundak Upanishad, first Mundak, second Kand, 8th mantra. I'm not apologizing here, I'm just saying what Ved is saying. And I will not apologize because I'm giving exactly what Ved is saying. You don't like it what the Vedas are saying? That's your problem, bhaiya. Vedas are divine words of Bhagwan. If you don't accept Ved, it means you don't accept Bhagwan. Simple. The Vedas are saying, people may have knowledge in the world. They have read lots of books. Very wise world in terms of reading a lot. But they themselves think they can find happiness in the material world, even in heaven. And they teach others this is where to find happiness. Not about God, about the material pleasures of the world. They are fools. Mood. And people who believe in them and make them guru, follow them, is a case of blind leading the blind. They are also fools. Andhe naivamana niyamana. Blind, for example, somebody close to the Vanvik, so we are 120th Street in Liberty, and somebody is close to the Vanvik, he's blind. And he says, I heard today there's Shyama Dham, there's satsang. Anupa ji is having a satsang. I want to go there. Can somebody help me? I want to go to Shyama Dham. So another blind fella says, he doesn't know I'm blind. Let me make a fool of him. Hey blind man, hey Surdas. Huh? Come, hold my hand. I will take you to Shyama Dham. One blind man takes the hand of another blind man and they start walking. They're going to die before they reach heaven. Mar jayenge. Andhe naivaniyamana yathandha. So when we accept worldly people as guru, who are also under the control of Maya just like us, is a straight case of blind leading the blind. In other words, they are going to hell and taking us with them there also. Or rotate in the 8.4 million forms of life. The only one who can take us to Bhagavan is the one who has attained Bhagavan, who's become free from Maya. If you yourself are under Maya, how can you free others who are under Maya? The word Guru alone tells us who is a Guru. 3 definitions are given in the scriptures. Gum rauti ti Guru, Gnati Jnana iti Guru, Gidati Ajnana iti Guru. 3 definitions. 2 words in Guru, 2 words. Gu-ru. What does the meaning of these 2 words? Gu means andhakar, darkness. Darkness, there's no light? No. Ignorance. The darkness of ignorance. Not knowing who am I. Identifying with the body. Greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust. This is andhakar. In other words, Maya. Gu means Maya. And what does Ru mean? Prakash, light. This light? No. The light, divine light of God. In other words, Bhagavan. So one who can take away Maya and give us Bhagavan, God, that person alone is qualified to be called Guru. So who can take away Maya? Can anybody? Bhagavan Krishna makes it clear in the Gita. He says, Daivi Hesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva ye prapadyante maya metantarantite. Chapter 7 verse 14 Gita. Shri Krishna says, hey, you Gyanis who says Maya is an illusion. No. Bhagavan Krishna says Maya is not an illusion. It's a divine power, Devi Hesha. Or Medi Maya, Mama Maya. It's a power that belongs to Shri Krishna. It is his power. So no yogi, no jnani, rishi, muni, no one can become free from Maya by themselves. How to become free? Mameva ye prapadyante. Ev means only. Shri Krishna says, only the person who completely surrenders to Shri Krishna. Then Shri Krishna will tell Maya, say to Maya, okay Maya, leave that one, they belong to me now. Then Maya will go. It is his power. Only Bhagavan can get rid of Maya. So only a saint, one who has attained God, who has become equal to Bhagavan. God and the saint are one, the true Guru. When someone attains God realization, he becomes equal to Bhagavan. Naraji says in Narad Bhakti Sutra, Tasmins Tajjane Bheda Bhava. Sutra 42. There is no difference between God and the saint. They are one and the same. One. In other words, when you meet a true Guru, a true saint, you meet Bhagavan personified. That's not easy to find. So, because only Bhagavan can take away Maya, only this one who is powerful as Bhagavan has the power to also take away Maya. That person is the Guru. Everybody's under Maya and they're all Guru. In this age of Kali Yuga, everybody's a Guruji. And the people who are looking for Guru don't even know what a Guru is supposed to be. The Guru doesn't know. He himself doesn't know what a Guru is. What we call Guru, somebody learns a few mantras and he can put a mantra in as Phuke Kanga. So, everybody wants to be Guruji, then I can have lots of chelas and I can make plenty money. How much more chelas I have, more following. This is the Kali Yuga. This is all told in the Ramayana, in the scriptures. These things will happen in the Kali Yuga. There's a section in the Ramayana called the Kali Yuga Mahima. These are all told. This is all told. This will happen. So, God's condition for knowing Him, the only way we can become free from Maya, Tameva Viditvat Mitumeti Nanya Pantha Vidyate Yanaya. Shvetashvatara Upanishad, the Vedas say, chapter 3, verse 8. Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Only by knowing God can the individual soul, we people, become free from Maya. There is no other way. So the ultimate aim, we have to know God. We have to attain God. And the only way, the condition is pure heart, pure mind. This is his condition. Hari Shuddh Man Mange. And who's going to make the heart, the mind pure? We cannot do it. And Bhagwan says, you do it and then come. So this work is given to the Guru, the saint, the true Guru. But remember, we have to be very careful. Because if we go to the wrong person, instead of getting us closer to Bhagwan, we'll only go further and further away. Nobody can be greater than God. God is the supreme Lord and Master of the entire universe. But because of this work that only Guru does, only a saint will do. Bhagwan doesn't even do. The saint, the Guru is told to be greater than Bhagwan. Tulsidas says in the Ramayana. Oh Lord, I have this firm faith in my heart. More Mana Prabhu, Asa Vishwasa, this firm faith, belief. What is it Tulsidas believe in? Ramati Adhik Ram Karadasa. Greater than Ram, greater than God is the servant of God. In other words, the saint, the true Guru. Because he is the one. Nobody can be great. Don't take it. Understand it here that there's nobody greater than Bhagwan. There's no fact, there's no greatness actually. They're one and the same. But Because the work of cleaning our heart and making it pure, only Guru will do. Even God will not do. He is told to be greater than Bhagwan. This is why the saint says, Guru Govind Dhoke Kakhe Lagu Pai. God, Shri Krishna Govind, and the Guru, the true Guru is standing before me. Who should I worship first? Who should I bow to first? And we should bow to Bhagwan, to the Devi first. No. Balihari Guru Apano Jin Govind Deo Lakhai. I bow first to the Guru who gives me Bhagwan, who gives me God, who will give me the Devi. Because the Guru is the one who is going to do everything for us. But, as I said, we have to understand first what is a Guru, who is a Guru, and what will Guru do for us. Don't just accept anybody as a Guru because he's very handsome, or he can sing very nice, or he's very educated. That's what in the world today, that's what people judge. Many people have said to me, my parents said I have to have a Guru, and I'm looking. Okay, what are you looking for? I'm looking for a very handsome, young, nice face. We're looking for a bridegroom, a husband. You're not looking for Guru. Kya dekh rahe? We are looking outwardly. So understand what is a Guru. We need a Guru, especially in the spiritual path, to become free from this Maya, this continuous endless cycle of rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. But we have to find out. So I'll leave the topic here today. There's much more, we'll hear some other time. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki, Srimad Sadguru Sarkar ki. We'll do a bhajan and then we'll do Abhishek. We are celebrating, as I said, Navratri. We're in this process of Navratri. 9 nights dedicated to the Devi. As I mentioned, Devi, Bhagwan, one and the same. Last 2 nights I did wonderful katha from Devi Bhagavad Mahapuran. The supreme Shakti, the supreme divine power of Bhagwan takes 5 forms. This katha is from Devi Bhagavad. I give it in 2 days' time. There's much more, but I gave in 2 days. So I told you the 5 Shaktis: Durga, Mahalakshmi, Saraswati, Savitri or Gayatri, and Radharani, Radhika Devi. And in the 5, Radha, the Shakti, Radha Shakti is the most superior of the 5. She is the very life of all this divine Shaktis and the most superior. Most people, one person came to me last night and said, Swamiji, I've never heard of Katha. I've heard about Lakshmi, Durga, Saraswati, and never heard that there are 2 other Shakti. There's not 2 different Shakti. It's one supreme Shakti taken 5 forms. I've never heard about Savitri, I've never heard about Radha. Most people have not heard about Radha especially. They don't know who this entity called Radha. And she is the most supreme. It's from Radharani that all the Shaktis come. Anyhow, so we're going to do a beautiful bhajan dedicated to Radharani. Page 24 in the booklets you have. I'm not going to go into explanation, it'll take too much time. The explanation is there in the book. Let's all sing. गाओ सब, page 24. गाओ सब हिली मिली राधे, राधे राधे राधे. गाओ सब हिली. सब हिली मिली राधे, राधे राधे राधे. गाओ सब हिली मिली राधे, राधे राधे राधे. कहूँ नाम गाते जब राधे, कहूँ नाम गाते जब राधे. तो श्वास श्वास जब राधे, राधे राधे राधे. श्वास श्वास जब राधे, राधे राधे राधे. राधे राधे राधे. जाऊं तब हूँ तो राधे,
जब थकी जाऊं तब हूँ तो राधे।
ओ सुमिरी नित छवि राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
सुमिरी नित छवि राधे, राधे राधे राधे।
करहु कीर्तन या जप राधे,
करहु कीर्तन या जप राधे,
या जप राधे,
या जप राधे,
ओ या जप राधे,
या जप राधे।
ओ करहु कीर्तन या जप राधे,
करहु कीर्तन या जप राधे,
ओ ध्यान सहित करु राधे,
राधे
राधे राधे राधे, ओ ध्यान
सहित करु राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे।
गाओ सब हिली मिली राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
गाओ सब हिली मिली राधे, राधे राधे राधे।
एक ध्यान कर मन महराधे,
एक ध्यान करो मन महाराधे,
ओ खरी सामने राधे, राधे राधे राधे, ओ
हरि सामने राधे, राधे राधे राधे।
तू जो ध्यान करहु नित राधे,
जो ध्यान करो नित राधे,
ओ मिलहि बेगी अब राधे, राधे राधे राधे, ओ
मिलई एक अब राधे, राधे राधे राधे।
निज गुरु इष्ट में, निज गुरु इष्ट भक्ति में राधे,
निज गुरु इष्ट भक्ति में राधे,
रहा अनन्य मति राधे, राधे राधे राधे, ओ रहा
यमति राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे।
ओ सब हिली मिली राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
गाओ सब हिली मिली राधे, राधे राधे राधे।
मधुर भावन कतहु राधे,
मधुर भावन कतहु राधे,
उदासीन रहु राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
उदासीन रहु राधे, राधे राधे राधे।
सब महरह कृपालो तव राधे,
सब महरह कृपालु तव राधे,
है भाव रखु राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
हरि भाव रघु राधे, राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे,
राधे राधे राधे, राधे राधे राधे, राधे राधे राधे।
गाओ सब